The moment has arrived. This is the part no one warns you about. We're in the final phase of Mercury Retrograde, and most people are not prepared for what's about to unfold. This is not a gentle landing. The last 24 hours before Mercury stations direct are the most chaotic, energetically unstable point in the entire cycle. Everyone talks about Mercury Retrograde, but no one mentions the hangover, the energetic residue that lingers after it ends. Just because the retrograde finishes tomorrow doesn't mean you're free. If you leave things unresolved today, they'll follow you into the next chapter. What you say, what you do, what you commit to or avoid in this window doesn't simply disappear. It becomes locked into your energetic field and carried forward. That's why these final hours are more important than most people realize. There are things you must face, choices you must make, energy you must release before Mercury shifts direct. If not, you'll feel the consequences echo for weeks. There's one specific emotional wave that might hit you today. It may feel random or come out of nowhere, but it's not. It's sacred. Don't ignore it. We'll come back to that part later. First, let's talk about something you've probably been misled about. Mercury retrograde is not a curse. It's not cosmic punishment. What if everything you were told was wrong? What if retrograde isn't here to break you but to reveal you? What if it's a sacred audit of your emotional, spiritual, and energetic self? Most people fear the chaos of retrograde, but that chaos is a mirror. It shows where your boundaries bend, where you speak before you listen, where you still avoid uncomfortable truths. These disruptions aren't random. They're diagnostics. They show you what still needs to be healed, understood, or changed. And now, as the energy prepares to turn, you're standing at a sacred crossroads. What you lock in right now defines who you become on the other side of this shift. This is not about avoiding chaos. It's about mastering your response to it. You were never meant to avoid the storm. You were meant to learn how to dance in it. Here's something no one tells you to do at the end of Mercury retrograde. Make a mess. On purpose. Create symbolic disorder. Throw your clothes on the floor. Scribble nonsense in a notebook. Spill something and clean it with calm intention. Why? Because it's not just an odd ritual. It's a spiritual recalibration. Since childhood, we've been taught to fear mistakes, to clean up, to behave. But now, in these final moments of retrograde, you're invited to reprogram that conditioning. By creating intentional chaos and then restoring order, you send a clear message to the universe. I am not afraid. I know how to return to harmony. I am the one who restores balance. This small act becomes louder than any affirmation. It's energy in motion. It's embodiment. This retrograde has been a test of your ability to hold space for discomfort. If you've done that, you're ready for the next test. But make no mistake, this is still a checkpoint. You are not alone tonight. As we move through the final hours, something invisible is happening. You are being watched, not in a spooky way, but in a cosmic way. Your guides, your ancestors, your higher self, they're paying attention. They're observing how you show up in this liminal space. They are not judging, they are measuring. What did you learn? What did you let go of? What did you avoid? What did you face? What did you begin rebuilding from the rubble? Because based on your energetic presence right now, they're deciding what unlocks for you next. Your words, your thoughts, your actions, all of it is being scanned for alignment. And that's why it's important that you show up as the version of you who already knows who you're becoming. Act, speak, think, and move like the future self you're stepping into. The energetic window is closing soon. This is your chance to imprint something new. This night is a mirror. The reflection it returns will become your next path. There are certain truths that can only be said at the right time, and that time is now. Not tomorrow, not later. If you've been holding something in, afraid to say it, tonight is your portal. Mercury retrograde has a golden hour, a small pocket of time just before the shift when expression becomes amplified. Whatever you release now, truths, confessions, intentions, it will echo louder than if you hold it in and hope for a perfect moment. Say the thing, to someone, to yourself, to the universe. Because if you don't, the energy of the unspoken will embed itself in your next cycle like a ghost waiting for closure. Don't let it haunt your future. Let it go now. Retrograde doesn't destroy what's meant for you. It pauses it. It distills it. It asks, do you still want this? Are you aligned with it now? It's not always about abandonment. Sometimes it's about discernment. So revisit what you dropped: a plan, a message, a creation, an opportunity. Is it still alive in your energy, or has it faded? This is not about forcing something old. It's about recognizing what still belongs, what still excites you, what still holds power. Choose one thing, reconnect with it, recommit if it's right. Because when Mercury goes direct, momentum returns, and you want to already be in motion. We're in the wet cement moment. What you touch now, mentally, physically, emotionally, will harden into your future. That's not a metaphor. It's a spiritual law. Your energy today becomes your energetic signature tomorrow. Most people won't realize this. They'll scroll. They'll get distracted. They'll miss it, but not you. If you feed your attention to anxiety, comparison, resentment, those become the seeds that sprout. But if you anchor into presence, speak your goals out loud, clean your space, focus your thoughts, you're literally designing your next timeline. Today is that important. Speak to your future self like they're here. Light a candle with intention. Touch an object that represents your next level. Write the idea. Open the draft. Finish the message. Your energy right now is currency. Spend it wisely. Let's come back to that emotional reaction I mentioned. The one that might feel like random sadness or heaviness today. It's not random. It's movement. It's your energetic body trying to exhale something you didn't even know you were still holding. You might feel a lump in your throat, tears that come without context, a sudden wave of memory or confusion. Don't dismiss it. Don't rationalize it away. Let it come through. Crying today doesn't mean you're weak or broken. It means your system is releasing, completing a cycle. Some tears have no story attached. They're the end of something old. Let them wash through. That emotional release is sacred. It clears room for what's coming. And what's coming? That's the shift. Tomorrow is more than a calendar page turning. It's your energetic launch pad. Mercury going direct doesn't just flip a switch. It restarts the current. And that current will move whatever's sitting in your field. Make sure it's what you actually want to carry forward. Tomorrow morning is the first impression of your next chapter, and most people will miss it. They'll wake up, scroll, carry yesterday's energy into a brand new window. But not you. You're awake. You're intentional. You're ready. The chaos wasn't punishment. It was preparation. It slowed you down just enough to make you notice what needs to shift. Now that you see it, you can't unsee it. And that's the point. You're being called to move, not perfectly, but with presence. The decisions you make tomorrow morning matter. What you think, say, and do, especially in the first few moments, will ripple across your next cycle. Be aware. Be deliberate. This isn't about being flawless. It's about being awake. Whatever is about to ripple will shape your path and maybe even reveal it. Are you ready for what's waiting on the other side? Thank you for watching. If this message resonated with you, consider subscribing to the channel for more insights and transmissions to support your spiritual journey. And if you feel called, share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. You never know who needs to hear what you've been through. Until next time, stay grounded, stay open, and keep rising.